doing? Just be here from the great and back to a new Crash Team Rumble stream. And yeah, tomorrow Team Rumble ends. Yup. Tomorrow, the last update of Crash Team Rumble comes out. And as y'all saw there, we are back. When it comes to the opening, when you load up the game, it is back to the default Crash Team Rumble. No season or anything. I just hate that this game is ending so soon though. Again, tomorrow, March 4th, will be the final content update for Crash Team Rumble. The core game will still be live, and players will have access to a free 500 tier battle pass that includes 104 new items. This will include all of the battle pass content from season 1 through 3, plus all the available event rewards. Crash coins purchases will be turned off, so microtransactions will be turned off. And players can use their existing Crash coins to purchase tier skips for the battle pass. But again, Team Rumble ends tomorrow. It gets its final last update tomorrow. And of course, I am going to be also doing a Team Rumble stream tomorrow. When it comes to this update. I don't know. I doubt it's going to have, like, Pinstripe, Tiny, Nina. Right. I would not get my hopes up. I would not get my hopes up thinking that tomorrow we'll get, like, Nina, Pinstripe, Tiny. If y'all saw Canadian Guy A's video that he did a couple days ago, you would remember he did show some voice lines from the announcer on Team Rumble that do mention Nina, Pinstripe, and Tiny. But at this point, I feel like Pinstripe, Tiny, and Nina are going to be cut characters, along with Mel and Trophy. And I hate that, too. Because I would have loved to see how Tiny, Pinstripe, and Nina, and of course Mel and Trophy would have played out. I bet it would have been really fun to play as. But at this point, it looks like, obviously, at this point, it's pretty clear of what it would maybe saying. They are, of course, now referred as cut characters. I mean, they could very well surprise us, too, for being in the final update, right? They could very well be in the final update tomorrow, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. I don't expect them to surprisingly appear. That would be a good surprise, but again, I wouldn't really get my hopes up if they don't. Just to let y'all know. And yes, after the final update, I mean, it just depends. It just depends if we don't get any surprise characters. But if we don't get any surprise characters in this final update, like I mentioned, it will also be the last Team Rumble stream. Yeah. It'll be the last Team Rumble stream on this channel. Again, it just depends. If there is a chance we could get, if they do surprise us with Tiny, Nina, and Pinstripe, and Mel and Trophy, let's say, too, then it won't be the last Team Rumble stream. But I do have a feeling that they are cut at this point. Right? I got a sad feeling that they are cut at this point. Are going to be cut characters at this point. I would love to be wrong, and they actually surprise us. I would love that Toys for Bob could surprise us and actually bring them in the last update. Right. Add them as the final characters. Because again, if you do recall, Nitrofield had a similar thing too when it came to its final update, where it had Baby Trophy, Baby Cortex, and the Lab Assistant as playable racers. Oh, and the Iron Checkpoint Crate and the fixed Rillaroo. Yeah, that's gag. Just mentioning the fixed Rillaroo that the community fucked up. But you know, people make stupid decisions like the community did with fixing Rillaroo. He was perfectly fine though. But no, people just have to bullshit. Oh wait, that's ours. Why am I attacking mine? I forgot, that's our Wumpa-Bat. And I was trying to attack our Wumpa-Bat. I was trying to attack our own Wumpa-Bat. I don't know why I was trying to attack my own Wumpa-Bat. Yeah. Even though we already got Spyro. Dingodile. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's more like it. I sure am gonna miss this game. I'm definitely gonna be missing this game for sure. It just ended way too soon. This game was fun, I can just say. It was another one of my favorite Crash games. I can say. And I'll always remember this game. Especially us being able to do it on the Pizza... Us doing it on the Pizza Thursday series. Definitely really glad that we were able to do it on the Pizza Thursday series. I was really happy that we were able to do it on the Pizza Thursday series. Since the beginning of Team Rumble, really. Right, the early days of Team Rumble throughout all the seasons. This game will be missed, I can just say. But like I said, though, if we do surprisingly get, like I mentioned, Tiny, Nina, Pinstripe, for example, then the stream tomorrow, the Team Rumble stream tomorrow, when the final update comes out, if we get surprisingly new the final characters tomorrow, then it won't be the final Team Rumble stream. But I can't promise you that, and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. So that's why, at this point, I would only, just in case, just to not get any hopes up, I would just say that they're probably just cut characters at this point. Again, I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. And we actually do get those characters. I would love with all my heart. I would love it with all my heart to be wrong. But at this point, I don't know. They could, and it's Toys for Bob, right? It's Toys for Bob that we're talking about. They could surprise us. Right? They can surprise us. They could very well surprise us, but again, just to make sure that nobody gets their hopes up. Just so nobody gets their hopes up. Or, yeah, doesn't get our hopes. Nobody gets their hopes up if something does not happen. And yeah. Because again, I do want to make sure that nobody gets their hopes up. Because it could happen. They could come in the final update, but they could not. It only depends. It only depends. And again, I do hate to not do any um future Team Rumble streams, but with the game ending, even though it is still going to be playable, it's just to close that chapter on when it comes to the games that I won't be streaming anymore. Just because streaming it, especially to get the custom all the items and stuff, and during the seasons. But now that we're most likely not going to be getting any new characters or any final characters in this update. Again, I want to say that just in case if we don't, which most likely we're not, but we could very well be surprised. Again, I don't want to get any hypes or hopes up on Tiny, Pinstripe, and Nina. Even though they are in the game files and in the data mine, or from the Season 3 data mine, I still, and of course voice clips from the announcer mentioning Tiny, Nina, and Pinstripe. I just don't want to get anybody's hopes up if they don't appear in this last update. Again, I would love to be wrong. I would love, with all my heart, to be wrong, and they do appear in the final update. But just in case, I just saying it so if they don't, nobody would get their hopes up and be upset, right? And yes, I wanted them to appear too, because again, if they don't appear, I definitely would have loved to have them in Team Rumble. Just think about it. Pinstripe and his Tommy gun. I'm sure there would have been some cool moves with Pinstripe and his Tommy gun. And it's really good that Toys for Bob were actually planning to get Pinstripe and Nana and Tiny in Team Rumble, right? And obviously male in Trophy. Since we do got female in Trophy, it obviously made sense that we would have gotten male in Trophy too. It would have made sense that that Toys for Bob would have added him too, because we got female in Trophy. Because I'm sure there would have been some cool moves, like I mentioned, for Pinstripe's Tommy gun. There would have been some cool moves with Tiny and maybe his pitchfork as well, that we would see in Warp. And of course, Nina with her grappling hook arms, or her robot mechanic arms that she has, right? I'm sure there would have been some cool moves when it came to for them. And look on the bright side, though. Hang on, let me swallow it right quick. Alright, let me chew this and swallow that quick before I say it. Look on the bright side. If we don't get Tiny, Pinstripe, and Nina, you know, let's just say if we don't get them in the final update, which again I just want to say, just in case, I mean we could have a chance, but like I mentioned, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, so I'm saying if. I'm gonna say if. I'm not saying it officially, of course, but still, I would say that if they do not come in this final update, look on the bright side. We managed to get characters like Ripperoo, InGen, even Spyro, Allura, and Ripto. Right? Look on the bright side on that. We managed to get Bone DLC, or not necessarily DLC, but, you know, new characters like Ripto, Spyro, Allura, InGen, Ripperoo. Right. So at least that's something positive to say. If we don't get if we don't get Pinstripe, Nina, and Tiny, just think that we actually got Spyro, Ripto, Allura, and Spyro had his own season, and of course we got Ripperoo and InGen as playable characters too. Oh, that's smart.
Your team boost expired. Ally Sandstorm.
We're doing good here, though. Pretty good delayed here.
Your team boosted. Flame trap available. Allied flame trap. Allied team super boosted. Allied flame trap.
Yeah.
Allied team ultra boosted.
There we go. Let's go Cortex. And also think about it too. We managed to get a whole party mode, right? And we got new power-ups and new maps as well. Rumble!
Enemy team puts one more on the board. Enemy team super boosted.
Super busted!
Onside UFO available. Your team boosted. Enemy team boost expired.
Oh.
Your team boost expired.
Give me these relics. Since with Team Rumble now sadly coming to an end, what was y'all's favorite map slash character and Team Rumble? And y'all's favorite power-up?
Enemy force field.
I would definitely like to know what was y'all's favorite cosmetic.
Allied oxide UFO. Enemy team super boosted. Your team boosted.
But yeah, like I mentioned, I would like to know, or like I said, I would like to know.
Allied force field. expired. Allied force field.
Aw. Man, I didn't think we were doing that terrible. Engine.
Enemy team boosted. Your team puts Wampa on the board.
Your team boosted.
Big bonsai available. Enemy team boost expired. Your team boost expired.
Yeah, Team Rumble pretty much. The support for Team Rumble pretty much was like just like Crash on the Run. Very similar. It sadly felt very similar.
Your team boosted.
What kind of cheeses do y'all like? I know there's different flavors of cheeses. The reason why I'm asking that question is because I'm eating cheeses. But yeah, what kind of Cheez-Its do y'all like? Do y'all have a certain kind of flavor of Cheez-Its do y'all like? Or do y'all not really y'all are not really bothered with Cheez-Its much? Ripperoo. Yeah, Abbott Andrews gives me anxiety. She gives me anxiety. I guess any girls exactly, because that's what that's the crime that C has. That's the crime that C has.
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
No! Really? It took the gems from us. Wow.
Your team boosted. Allied team super boosted. Allied team ultra boosted. Dragons available.
Oh, no! Well, I'll try it over
Your
again.
team boost expired. Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Enemy team super boosted.
Yeah, dragons. Get over there, Dingodile.
Your team boost expired. Drop off to win.
Victory! Brio! Rumble!
Enemy team puts one up on the board. Your team boosted. Allied team super boosted. Allied team mega boosted. One speed down available.
Ow.
Your team extends a big lead. Your team boost expired. Tank portal ready.
I love that. I just glad that they managed to do the quantum mask on here.
Enemy one speed down. Your team extends a big lead. Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
I can't believe I went on the edge.
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired.
Ika.
Unavailable.
Oh, they're gonna get the Blues beat down again.
It's gonna be a close one. Enemy team scores for the lead. Teams are on each other's heels. Enemy
Oh, they managed to get it before I could do it. Defeat. Yeah, that's all. There's no other pages there. If we look at the battle pass, hang on. Yeah, it's just those 21 hours. Yeah, tomorrow's stream is gonna be a bit longer. I can say. Tomorrow's stream will be a bit longer. So yeah, if you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, make sure you have notification channels to make sure you know. Like to know what y'all think. And again, the next stream will be on the final update on Team Rumble. So hopefully you enjoyed. Get the next one.